Hello, lovely humans. Today we're going to connect more with the chakras. And I want you to begin to settle where you are, just adjusting pillows and blankets and finding the support that your body needs in this moment. Noticing your breath, the ebb and flow of the breath with the inhale and the exhale. Being curious about where the breath is moving to in the body. Maybe how the lungs fill up or the side ribs expand. Maybe feeling the breath in the upper back or the mid-back. Perhaps your breath is in your belly or abdomen, even in the pelvic bowl, or you feel it in the low back. For some of us, we feel it in the shoulders or the neck. Maybe even the fingertips and the toes. There's no right or wrong here. There's no reason to try and access a deep breath if that isn't accessible in this moment. Just noticing where you are and accepting it, as the trees themselves accept the wind whipping through them. And begin to settle. Maybe you're aware of the sounds, near and far, both where you are and in the environment where I am in this moment. Just being curious about what's present. And as we do so, we're going to begin to make a journey through the body and being aware of the different colors of the chakras as we do that. So maybe you bring a rainbow to mind. Maybe color is accessible or visualizations are. Maybe you have just a sense of the different colors, how they feel in your body. So as we move through the body, perhaps these different colors begin to wake up. Starting with the top of the head, moving down through the forehead, the space between the eyebrows and the eyebrows themselves, the eyelids and eyelashes, down through the rib cage, the sternum, the space between the collarbones, and then the center of the rib cage. Taking a breath here in your heart space. Allowing your awareness to flow down to the solar plexus and the belly, to the lower abdomen and the organs held within the abdomen and the pelvis. Allowing your awareness to flow down through the hips, the thighs and hamstrings, shins and calves, ankles and heels, tops of the feet and the soles of the feet, outer edges and inner arches. The base of the toes, the left big toe and second toe, third toe, fourth, and fifth. The right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth, and fifth. And moving your awareness now up through the base of the spine, the sacrum, through the muscles and the bones and the vertebra, maybe even through the nerves moving through the spine. Weaving together with your spinal column. Bringing awareness to the mid-back and the upper back. The well of the left shoulder blade and the well of the right. The tops of the shoulders, the back of the neck, around the cords of the neck, sides and front. Maybe even a sense of the vagal nerve moving through the body. Being aware of the nape of your neck, the ears and the skin beneath the ears, the back of the head, and all the way around to the jaw, the tip of the chin, the cheeks, the upper lip and lower lip, the lower teeth and upper, the roof of the mouth and the tongue resting in the mouth. And bringing your awareness once more to the eyes, the nostrils, the tip of the chin, the bridge of the nose, and back to the space between the eyebrows, maybe even just above this space. Coming up to the spot once more above the head. And as we move from that spot above the head down to that spot just above the space between the eyebrows, to the throat and that space between the collarbones, the heart center, the solar plexus, the lower abdomen, and the root chakra, sometimes experienced at the base of the pelvic bowl or even the perineum. Bringing your awareness to a sense of red. Maybe this could be connected with roses or fire. Noticing how red shows up in your body, either visually or having a sense of the things that are red around you. Could even be a crisp apple. And as you do this, connecting with a sense of being deeply grounded and rooted. Sometimes even the idea of magma beneath the earth connects with this color of red. So feeling your roots reach deep, knowing you are held in this moment. Bringing awareness up to that lower abdomen, the pelvis. And being a little bit curious about the color orange. Perhaps it's the vibrance of an orange fruit. Or the feeling of the sunset, that orangey hue right before the sun goes down. Or even burnt orange. Just being curious about how that feels in the body and connecting with this sense of intimacy, of passion, of creativity. That expansive energy of birthing an idea. Bringing your awareness now up to the solar plexus, that top of the diaphragm. And a yellow light may come to mind. Maybe you connect with the sun, with the warmth of the sun, with lemons or sunflowers. And as we do so, connect with the sense of strength and power in the body. This core energy that is always yours. Feeling the sturdiness of that strength. Knowing it doesn't come from without, but from within. Bringing your awareness now up to the heart center. And maybe a green light comes to mind. Leaves in the trees, a field of grass or clover. Jade held in the hand. And beginning to imagine that green pulse with a heartbeat. And even though our heart center is sometimes connected with pink or red, the sense of green actually connects us with the earth and the love she has for us. So imagining you could dance back and forth with that gentle love of the earth and drawing in compassion and kindness for self. Breathing in and out. And as you breathe out, maybe that love gets sent back out to the people around you. Noticing that dance, the rhythm of love being drawn in and releasing back into the world. There isn't a right or wrong here. Loving self is just as important as loving those around us. But sometimes we attach to one over the other. Being curious about what's present here in your heart center. And then beginning to move your awareness up through that space between the collarbones to the front of the throat, the inside of the throat, and once more those vagal nerves wrapping around the throat, connecting us with ease, with alertness, and connecting the cranial nerves all the way down through the nervous system, the respiratory system, the gut. And as we connect with this idea of blue, perhaps a turquoise, could be the bright sky or the deep richness of the sea. Whatever blue comes to mind for you. Feeling the sense of effortless communication, as though it flows easily from the heart to the ears, back down through the throat. Being able to speak your truth with grace, with integrity, and being able to receive messages from others with that same sense of ease and loving kindness, so that the heart flows through that throat into the ears and back down again. This channel is open and clear. In this moment, maybe inviting a gentle hum, even a buzzing or vibration to the throat to connect with that sense of sound. When you're ready, moving awareness all the way up through the tip of the chin, the tip of the nose, to that spot just above the space between the eyebrows. bringing a deep indigo to mind. Perhaps this connects with the night sky, or even the color of an iris. Being aware of how you can trust your inner vision, your inner wisdom that is always present in every moment, always accessible to you. Whether it be through guides or your own sense of intuition that is present, noticing how that inner wisdom can connect you with your heart messages, with that sense of knowing. Nothing can replace that, no one around you, but just trusting that you know what's right for you. There isn't a perfect answer, a perfect experience. And maybe that sense of vision comes as visualization, or maybe just that sense of knowing in your body what is present. And then bringing your awareness to the vibrance in that third eye as you move up through the crown of the head just above to a violet or lavender color. And this is where the source of the universe moves through your body. That sense of divinity that is constantly flowing through you. It's always present. You don't have to reach up and access it. Some experience this as ether or Awen. Others, the Holy Spirit. But feeling that sense of the sacred move through the top of your head, that violet color down to the indigo of the third eye, that sense of inner knowing, down through the throat chakra, that sense of clear communication, down through the heart chakra, that sense of loving kindness for others and for self, into the sacral chakra, the solar plexus where we feel our strength, down to that sense of orange, that sense of expansiveness, of creativity, that sacral chakra, and down to the root chakra, Muladhara, the groundedness that is always accessible to us, the way the earth herself holds us. Perhaps you feel it down through your legs. And maybe in this moment you reach back up to the arms, the shoulder joint, the upper arms, the lower arms, the elbows and the wrists, the tops of the hands and the palms of the hands, into each of the finger bones, the right thumb and pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky, the left thumb and pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. And perhaps these colors, this red, this orange, this yellow and green, the turquoise and the indigo and the lavender, perhaps those flow through the fingers. Each tip of the finger having a different expression. And the thumbs just connect you with the hand and with your sense of being present in this moment. As you flow with these colors, know that you do not have to work to achieve any of the alignment in these chakras, that it is already available to you as you breathe into them and allow them to flow through you. That clarity is always accessible. Beginning to connect with this rainbow of colors. And as we come back into the world around us, knowing this is always within us. Bringing your awareness into the temperature of the room, the feelings against the skin, textures or clothing, the weight of blankets or the feeling of pillows, the sounds around you, the breath moving through you, and the light at the back of the eyes if they are closed, or the gentle unfocused light if the eyes are slightly open. When you're ready, blinking the eyes open, blending the inner world and the outer world, and stretching in any way that feels delightful and nourishing in your body in this moment. Perhaps you roll over onto your side or stretch your arms out. And when you're ready, begin to move into the world around you. This Nidra is complete, and know that you can take these blessings with you wherever you go. Be well, y'all.